Deltarune Chapter 4 is the darkest chapter yet, and I'm not just saying that because it makes for a very enticing game theory thumbnail. With all my pixelated red soul, the story is at its most serious right here. At least for the normal route. Speaking of which, spoilers for the normal route ahead. We kick things off the morning after Undyne's kidnapping, and in an interesting change of pace, we get to explore the town before re-entering the Dark World. My first 4 hours were spent exploring every nook, cranny, and story beat this section had to offer. The highlight here was definitely Noelle's mansion, which reveals so much about the history between the Dreamers and the Holidays. As a wandering soul, you finally get to see some groundbreaking lore implications and, more importantly, listen to two lesbians awkwardly flirting for several hours. Jokes aside, I love this section. It rewards the player for exploring deeply, because you can legitimately skip past these without ever seeing them if you're not careful. Everyone else probably has lore analyses up the wazoo on this, so I'll focus on the characters. I really love how it adds texture to so many in the cast. We get to see what a freak Chris is even without his soul, the guilt Asgore is feeling about whatever the hell he did, Noelle's trauma from her mother, and the steel of Susie's sapphic resolve. Right now I'm torn on whether the Roaring Knight is Des or Carol Holiday. I just know that whoever it is, they're dead set on stopping Susie's sapphic sojourn with Noelle. As for the Dark World segment, I absolutely adore the Catholic aesthetic. Growing up Catholic myself, I felt some of that guilt creeping back from the depths of my soul as I walked under stained glass windows and impossibly tall pillars. Other than the Gerson segments, the church is very somber, with many of the prophecies depicting these grandiose events about the fate of the three heroes. It's also the only chapter where the main antagonist isn't a charming villain. The Roaring Knight is mysterious and cruel, and the Titan they summon is anything but a joke. But my favorite scene by far is when Ralsei fails to stop Susie from seeing the prophecy's end. Susie, with determined fury, breaks it with her bare fist, and gently strokes Ralsei's face with a bloodied palm. That scene between Chris and Ralsei is heartbreaking yet so cinematic. This cutesy character in the middle of a gothic church, bloodied and mentally broken while his friend comforts him. Even when the fountain is sealed, the light world is almost as dark, closed storefronts and houses greeting the depressed duo. But who cares about all that drama? Sans Dance is canon, baby! Get NTR'd, Asgore! Overall, a fantastic chapter. Let me know what your favorite moment was from Chapter 3 and 4 in the comments below. Toodles!